Hi there, students. Mulct. Either a noun, a countable or uncountable noun, or a verb to mulct. Let's see, a mulct is a penalty, a fine. Yeah, money that you've got to pay. Yeah, so I got a mulct for parking in the wrong place. Now, notice this word mulct, this is rather old fashioned. This is not something that is very common. So rather old fashioned and a bit formal. So take care where you use it. Okay, to mulct somebody, to punish them, to fine them. So the court mulcted me €100 for driving over the speed limit. Yeah, to mulct, to fine. You can also use this verb to mulct, meaning to trick somebody out of something, to use deception, to cheat somebody or to defraud, to swindle them. So the Bureau de Change mulcted me out of some of my money. They tricked me, they swindled me. Okay, so a mulct, a penalty, particularly a financial penalty, a fine or an amercement. Yeah, yeah. If you in the library, if you don't take your books back on time, they will probably mulct you. Yeah, and then to mulct, to impose a fine, to levy a fine on someone. Yeah, I was mulcted for throwing litter on the ground. And then to mulct, to trick somebody out of something as well, to mulct somebody of something. Okay, so mulct, to make somebody pay money, to pay a fine, to pay a punishment, or even as a tax. So the government are going to introduce a tax which will mulct anybody who breathes. So they're going to mulct you for breathing. Yeah. To a payment that you're forced to make, yeah, like a fine or a punishment, is something that you've got to pay. Yeah, when I went to university, I think I was the first person mulcted by the university authorities in my year. Okay, so to extract money from someone by a fine, by taxation. So the government spend their lives mulcting taxpayers. The governments are very, very good at mulcting taxpayers. And a con artist spends his life mulcting their victims. But I think mulct particularly is to make somebody pay a fine for something. Yeah, because to punish, to mulct. Yeah, to make them pay, and you've got no other option. Okay, so to mulct, to fine. Yeah, to give somebody a fine or a penalty, or to cheat or to defraud. Yeah, to extract money from somebody. Okay, to swindle somebody out of something. Yeah, I think a mulct is a small fine. Yeah, it's not something for something very, very serious. A fine, particularly for a misdemeanor, for a small, insignificant offence. Okay, now, what about formality? I think I'm going to give this a 6.5 in formality, using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. And then as to origin, there's it comes from a Middle French word mulcte, meaning to fine or to punish, which comes from Latin multa, a fine or a penalty. I also have read a suggestion that mulct from milk, because to milk money from somebody. Yeah, the government are milking the taxpayers, so that is another possibility. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Mulct.